Yes, it's us again. I know, but you know what?
I thought you were having a fit.
I was. I was trying to shrug it off, but thanks for calling it out. Appreciate it. But at least it's for the last time for the day. We're just winding down here at Spirit Fest in Virginia Beach, and we decided to come on one more time because we saved the best for last.
And just in case you don't know, he's Will and I'm Karen.
And you are watching a special edition of the Skeptic Metaphysicians live from Spirit Fest at the Virginia Beach Convention Center in Virginia Beach on New Reality TV. So, as we're winding things down, we stumbled on something that we have got to introduce you to because the stuff that she does two different things, but they're really cool, both of them. And I want to introduce you to her right now because I was blown away when I was talking to her. Gina, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is so exciting. I'm glad you guys are here. This is fun.
Thanks. Yeah, we're having fun.
Yes.
We are.
Okay, so I kind of teed you up about the fact that you're doing two different things. So where do you want to go first?
Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
So the first one is Moon Glow Minerals, and it is all topical magnesium products. And how that started was I was expecting my second daughter, and I was having all these types of issues, like the leg cramps, the not being able to sleep. It's just very uncomfortable growing a human inside of you. It is, man.
I know, I hate it.
I did not glow at all.
Right. And so I had gone to an acupuncturist for my legs, the cramping of my legs. And she said, you need magnesium. I'm like, I'm taking it. She's like, it's not getting to your legs. You need to use it for your skin. And I had never heard that before. It's like, what are you talking about? Long story short, she convinced me to buy this oil, went home, put it on my legs, and I slept the whole night. I was like, whoa. That's pretty magical, because if you can help me sleep, like you got me.
Right.
I would put this stuff on my body, literally head to toe, go to bed like a gross, sticky thing, but I didn't care because I was sleeping. I didn't want to go back to the restaurant industry after I birthed my daughter. I knew it wasn't conducive for the life that I wanted, and I wanted to, if it did that much for me, I knew it could help other people.
Sure.
And so I took the oil and I created a cream so it would take away the icky, sticky feeling that it would give you. And I've been doing that for 11 years. I started out in my kitchen. I started at farmers markets with a 6-week-old baby and my oldest daughter helping me set up, and just grew it. I mean, so many people, like, I sleep better. My migraines are gone. I don't have any more anxiety. You help me with this. You help me with that. And it was like, wow. It was incredible. It's the most amazing feeling in the world to really be able to help people too.
Sure.
So I just ran with it, and I've been doing that 11 years. So it's been amazing.
How is it that magnesium helps so much with that?
So it's responsible for well over, like, they'll tell you like only 300 factors, but it's been like almost shown that it's well over 700 factors inside of our body. Energy, to our sleep, our cells, our digestion, our anti-aging. Like, it's one of the most important minerals for our health, but our bodies don't produce it. We have to get it. And we're not getting it from our food. We're not getting it from the supplements either. I'm not saying don't take magnesium supplements, but when you take something internally, you have to digest it. You have to break it down so you're not absorbing all of that. It's not going to reach the leg. It's not going to reach the sore shoulder. Topically does, because you can go to that specific area and get the relief like that.
Wow. So, like, I suffer from migraines, for example, and I've been told that taking magnesium will help, but I've been getting like the sea salt stuff right away. But would this stuff be better for it?
So I was on migraine meds. I was on anti-anxiety. I was on sleeping pills. I was on pain medications. I was in 2 car accidents. And once I got introduced to the topical magnesium, I don't take anything anymore. That changed my life. So I tell people I have a peppermint menthol that's infused with that, and peppermint helps to open up the blood vessels. So you put that on your temples, behind the ears, the base of the neck. I've had people at the show be like, oh, my head is killing me. I'm like, here, come here. And I'll rub them down, and then 10 minutes later, like, it's gone.
Well, this is a family show.
Right. Right. Listen, I've had people take their pants down, like, it hurts right here. And I'm like, go ahead.
You're like, okay, you can apply it.
Yeah. Well, it's so, you know what? Take all my money.
Right.
Like, this show is just take all my money.
Big, right?
Yeah. That's amazing. So, but then you infuse it with CBD, which, why is that combination so powerful?
They work synergetically together. So they're like, it's like taking the magnesium and almost making it extra strength. The CBD helps people with neuropathy, severe anxiety, severe inflammation, arthritis, because it's very anti-inflammatory. And it's very calming to the nervous system. So that's what helped me with my panic attacks and the anxiety, overwhelming. I can literally put it right here and it instantly calms you down. Because think about it. Magnesium is a natural muscle relaxer. CBD adds that calm. You apply it to the muscles. If you're like this, it relaxes you, takes the body out of flight or fight, and you're calmer.
I've been doing this all wrong.
Right. Right.
So I am on a medication that basically takes what little estrogen I had left in my body and gets rid of it. So it causes a lot of joint pain. Is this something that could help with that?
Yes. Anywhere. I had a gentleman who couldn't open his hands from the arthritis and the inflammation. Within 5 minutes, he could do this.
Wow.
It's because you're going to the area. Instead of taking a pill waiting for it, you can go right to the hand, right to the knee, right to the back, right to the shoulder, and you get the relief within minutes because there's nothing to stop it.
We got to stop doing these shows. We're losing all our money.
Right. Well, it's not a loss.
Right. You're gonna get better sleep. You're gonna feel better. So it literally changed my life.
So, for example, I wake up in the morning and Dana's falling apart. But anyway, I wake up in the morning and my neck is a riot mess. Like it is awful every morning. If I put this on, can I wake up without?
Yes.
Really? We'll be right back.
It's right over there. Yeah.
Okay. No, we're definitely going to be talking.
Yeah.
'Cause holy
The neck,
smokes.
the back, again, like 2 car accidents, herniated disc, bulging discs.
Hello.
I was on all the meds. I don't take Tylenol. I don't take anything.
Oh,
And it doesn't magically cure you. I can never say that, but it does. It
Relieves
brings relief that
that's what
where
I want.
you
I
don't
don't care what
need the meds anymore.
And are there any sort of contraindications with other medications?
I do tell people if they are taking specific meds, just talk to your doctor, but think you're not digesting this. So it's missing that part. The only people that I find have some difficulties are people with kidney issues because the kidneys aren't filtering. That's the only thing, but I am not a doctor. So I'm very much about talk to your doctor just in case if you are on like heart meds, because magnesium will help regulate the like any kind of high blood pressure. It lowers it. I've had women use it in labor. It's helped with the back pain. It helps to with the contractions, everything. I mean, anything that's muscle related, joint related, it relieves it.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to be.
Yeah. Well,
We're going to become best friends.
At the bottom of your feet, if you don't put it anywhere, like if I tell people all the time, the best place to put it is the bottom of your feet at night because all your nerves end in your feet and then you absorb at a very fast rate through your feet.
Yeah.
So it's one of the best ways to get it into your body.
People don't realize that. Remember when our daughter was little, she used to get congested a lot, so we put Vicks
Yep.
on her feet and little socks, and
She'd
she'd
feel
feel nice.
great the next day. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk for sure. We're going to beg you for the friends and family discount.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But then I also want to talk because she doesn't always go out in
Oh,
public like this, or does she? Or does she?
Maybe.
So why exactly are you dressed up?
So I also do the cards, cardology, destiny cards, whatever form system you want to call it. They're all, the same. It's basically the day you were born aligns with one of the 52 playing cards. And that can tell us a lot about your life path. You have 13 cards it's not just one card. You're not just your sun card, just like you're not your sun sign in astrology. You have a whole wheel, just like you have a whole hand you're playing. And I was introduced to the cards about 7 years ago, I want to say. And I was like, wow, how did you know that about me? And you don't know my birth time. You don't know my location. You just have my birthday. It was the most accurate thing, but it was tangible. It was relatable. Where I love astrology. I've studied astrology too because it adds to what I know about the cards, but I found it to be very complex. The cards simplified it. And keep it simple, right?
I like simple.
Yeah, me too.
I like
Keep it
simple.
simple. So yeah, the cards have changed my life. I'm the Jack of Hearts. That is my card. So I'm one of the 3 fixed cards, which made everything make sense to me. So I was like, oh my God, they know
What
me.
does that mean, fixed cards?
Out of the 52 cards, there are 3 cards that never move, no matter what plate I'm on. The spiritual spread, the life spread, plate 42, plate 35, the Jack of Hearts, the King of Spades, and the 8 of Clubs will always be in the same spot. We're fixed, so we don't move. So when I was told, girl, you're so stubborn, now I'm like, haha, this is why. Right?
Well, so then what do you do with the cards? Do you tell someone who they are? Do you give them a reading, so to speak? Do you teach people how to use the cards?
All the above. So I do readings. I started that. And my background when I went to school was psychology. I love, like, why do you do that? Like, what makes you do what you do? So, like, unpacking that is fascinating to me. The cards help with that because I can see the way you think. I can tell your relationship style. I can tell your Mars and your Pluto what's your biggest challenge and your biggest transformation, but also what your biggest blessing is too, and how to kind of get over that. I teach them. I started teaching probably 4 years ago with them, and I just finished a course about a month ago, and we're about to teach again in September. I have a partner that I teach with, and our just dynamic is really amazing, and how we really love these cards and helping people.
Well, apparently our dynamic is
Yes.
pretty good too.
Yeah, so I say, because I gave her my birthday. She told me what my cards were. And so now she knows a lot about me. I don't know if that's a good thing, though, right?
She can block it out.
Or blackmail it out.
No. And that's the thing. Like, for me, I hold these cards to such high regard. What they can do for people and how they can help is such a blessing. And I think, like, if everybody actually knew who they were, you're not going to be subjected to someone telling you who you aren't, or what you can and cannot be. And I think it's been removed for that reason. I think it's been hidden for that reason, because if you knew who you were, you have power and you can't be taken advantage of. And I think, like, growing up, and what has been even probably the most life transforming thing for me is my children. Knowing their card helped me understand them better. We weren't fighting against each other. We weren't in resistance. I understand, this is just the way you think. And I stopped taking a lot of their stuff personally, because I'm a heart and I'm, like, so sensitive. So I would get, like, in my feels, and it's like, no, she's a spade. She don't care about your feelings right now. So, and it made it where it was like, okay, I don't have to take that personally. And I was able to help her, my oldest, like, really understand her power. She's the ace of spades. So she is the card of transformation, life and death and rebirth. So you hear that, you're like, oh,
yeah.
But
Grim Reaper,
I've
baby.
watched what she's done with that, and it's been the most magical thing I've ever seen. And I've learned to let her, rather than trying to not control it, but I give her space for her energy. And I understand when she goes to the extreme, it's just naturally what she's going to do.
So we have a daughter. She's 15, and she is actually, she's been great. We've been really fortunate. Let me knock on something.
She has been. She is great. Yeah,
Yes.
we're super blessed and super lucky.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And so she's November 7th. So what card did she do?
What is that? 6-5. I have to do the 6-5, 4, 3, 2, ace. She's the king of clubs.
That's right. I think our friend did say the same thing.
I think she's the
when
king
we
of
had them on our
clubs.
show.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
is that
Ooh,
good
boy.
or bad? Is our
No,
dynamic?
it's funny that you're the same card, and you'll find that sometimes. It doesn't happen often. It's usually a different birthday, but same card. And I think a lot of times, if you birth your card, it's a lesson. It's almost like a mirror. You're seeing yourself, and you kind of get a chance to kind of maybe do it differently, because it's literally you, but just in a different form. And you get this insight because you can guide her and really teach her how to use.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You can teach her how to really use the highest of that energy. Very smart, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, incredibly
She's
smart.
very smart.
You know what's funny? Because I've always felt that I can relate to her for some reason. Like I know why she's doing that. I did the same thing, and we talk about that all the time. So
Yeah.
I never put two and two together. So when you do a reading for someone, do you just like pull out all 52 cards, or I mean, you just pull out theirs as like in a spread, and you tell them exactly, like, you give out charts so we know how to. You just
So I get your birthday, and
Okay.
you can do divination with the cards, like do an energetic draw, but I don't do that. It's not that it's not accurate, it's energy, but I like to find out your birthday. What I'm doing here at the show is just a birth card reading. It's just to keep it simple. Now, yes, I can, if however old you are, you go to that age, and now I can look at your year. What kind of year you're having? Are you moving? Is there changing careers? Is there relationships coming? You can,
More
if you're
money.
asking me for something specific, you can easily find it. But what my favorite thing has been now, and I didn't tell you this when we were talking, but I have a YouTube channel, and I've coined my series The Cards Behind the Crime, because I'm obsessed with criminals. Because I wanted to get in the FBI a long time ago and study psychopaths, but so now I do it from a different element, right?
Can I do an interview from over here?
But what I find is people will lie, but the cards won't. Just like they say numbers don't lie, the cards don't lie. So I can look at different crime scenarios and see like what was really happening during the crime.
Really?
Did I mention I was nervous about having given her birth information?
Just don't commit a crime.
The cards aren't just about the person. Okay.
You can see like the energy that was playing out during a specific situation, because not only can you look at a yearly spread, you can look at a 7-week spread, you can look at a weekly spread. I do weekly readings for people. It's a recorded thing. So like I'm giving you insight into the week that you're in. It's tailored to your energy specifically, just to help you navigate the energy.
So the energy that was happening in that particular point in time and how it reacts to your particular card because of your energies of who you are.
Yes. Anybody involved, especially if there's a crime that's being committed. So like I did the Menendez brothers. I went back to when they killed their parents, the age they were, and not just from their perspective, but their parents' perspective as well. So I tend to do that. Like, did you watch The Crash on Netflix, that documentary?
Yes.
Where the girl in the car?
Yes.
I did a whole YouTube on that,
Really?
and that was fascinating.
Well, we're going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
that
Once we
was
stop
fascinating.
recording, you got to tune in later.
Right?
And so, like, you can see, I went from her perspective and the two boys that were in the car, what they were also experiencing as well, and broke it all down. It was one of my most viewed videos.
That's amazing.
Wow. That is so interesting.
Yeah, there's just so much in this world that we have no idea about. It's almost like something created us and said, well, here's all the tools and you scatter them about. Let's see,
Shake them up.
let's see if we can figure it out, right?
Yeah. But the thing is they don't tell you. You know, like they put it in places that you're not going to look, like books, unfortunately, for a lot of people. Right.
I read. She's trying to say something
Right. But they, you know, again, what a lot of people have been like, well, that's this work and that. I just, from my upbringing and what these cards have done for me, has brought me closer to God, closer to that like energy. Rather than thinking it's outside of me, it's within me.
Right.
And that, growing up Catholic and all the churches, you know, so this was, it changed my life, and it taught me to trust me. It taught me to trust my intuition, that we don't have to look outside of ourselves, that we have it inside of us. And it doesn't mean it's perfect, but I understand my energy now better than I ever have.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think it's interesting because we do talk to people in this space and about religion, and we have heard many times, you know, yes, this has actually brought me closer to whatever my faith is. And I think so many people that don't know or haven't been in this space at all, you know, they're like, oh, it's the woo, it's witchcraft, it's bad,
Right.
it's evil, you know. But it's not. I mean, it opens you up so much more to God or Allah or, you know, whoever you.
Well, I think that's the problem, right? The challenge is that you are too empowered, and that they don't want that. They want to be able to control you. Having access to these tools wrestles that that control away from you.
Or they teach you it's out there
Right.
in this build wherever, but it's realizing it's not separate.
Right.
It's in us all.
Right. You have to go through them to get to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Whereas that's not the case, right? Him is in you, and you are in him. So
What was it what were they called this, like in the medieval times, people would pay money to like get rid of their sins to the church?
yes,
Tithing.
tithing.
Not
Tithing,
a,
no.
no,
Oh,
that's
that's-
it's like a penance or something.
Yes. Okay, I know
Something
what
that
you're
they
talking
would
about.
pay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is something
I forgot the
different.
term for it, but yes,
Yes.
you're right.
So you could do whatever you wanted.
Right.
You know,
Right.
if you were rich.
Right.
If you were poor, you had to be very good.
I mean,
Right.
I'm not sure that times have changed so much. these
Right.
days. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. But anyway, what else you got going on? Is that? I mean, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's
It
a
is.
lot.
It is.
But I don't want to.
but I love it.
shortchange yourself.
No, I love it. And that's what I learned about my card, was being a heart. When my heart is in something, you can't stop me. You can't take what God gave me. You know what I mean? It's my passion.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. I just wing it. But when my heart is in it, it's why I've been in business for 11 years. It's why I tell people the hearts are like Rico Suave. People are naturally drawn to this, and they want to share with me. They want to tell me their stories.
Mhm.
And I think I hold a safe space for that. I think I make them feel safe when they're sharing their deep, dark secrets, and I make them feel seen, because I know your spread. I know where you're I know there's things and I know how to like touch on it, but not in an insensitive way. I make you feel like validated. Like, you're not crazy for feeling this way. You're not crazy for thinking this way. This is who you are. Now, how do you make it the best version of yourself?
I love that. So I'm a Queen of Diamonds. So what is like the diamond character?
She likes to spend money, doesn't she?
Oh boy, have we not been talking about that all day? We've been talking about that all day.
She's spending all your money.
Yes, spend all of her money, all my money, all the people
I
next
am
door.
not
money.
that bad. I am not.
But you're very generous.
I rein him in.
Yes. But the queens are here to serve, and you're here to serve through that generosity. But don't ever take yourself off the throne. Like, don't devalue yourself and having boundaries, because you will overgive, you will overserve, you will overshare. And it's just seeing your worth, because if you don't see it, no one else is going to see it.
And I think that goes along with not just money, right? Because
Right.
you're very generous with your energy. You're
Right.
very generous with a lot of things that sometimes you could stand to focus more on your needs versus others' needs.
But that's a queen lesson, because that's their thing. They're here to serve, they're here to mother, they're here to nurture, they're here to teach through that intuitive ability. But it's like I always say with queens, I jokingly say they want someone to feed them grapes, rub their feet, and blow a fan on them. But if you're not willing to do that for yourself, why would someone else be willing to do it for you? And it's about receiving, not always trying to give. Allow yourself to receive as well, which I find can be challenging for queen.
Oh my God. They're house bugs.
Right.
Wow.
That is very, very cool stuff, Gina. If can you do this stuff over Zoom, like
Yes.
virtually also? So anyone who's watching this from anywhere or listening to this anywhere in the world can reach out to you and have this done for you.
Yes. My website is www.thefullddeck.net.
Thefullddeck.net.
Thefullddeck.net.
And that is for the card stuff. People
Yes.
can book you and all that kind of stuff. And you teach people how to do this stuff too.
I teach them how to read it. I teach them how to use the plates. I teach them, we did 2 sessions of like the basic, like the breadth, like down to the bare basic of these cards, because if you don't know the basics, it's hard to kind of add on to some of the layers, because they're very layered.
Mhm.
And then with Moon Glow, it's interesting too, because being the Jack of Hearts, I am here to serve, and it's like I help people feel better. I help people it's initiating, essentially, is what I do. So if you wanted the magnesium products, it's moonglowminerals.com.
All right. It's pretty simple. Moonglowminerals.com and
Thefullddeck.net.
thefullddeck.net.
I'm half decked.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I'm big on using the whole deck, because what a lot of people I've noticed is you're not just your birth card, you're also that planetary ruling card if you're not a Leo. And so you have to intertwine that energy, because it's a part of who you are.
So it's good to know that Gina is playing with the full deck. That's good.
Always.
All right, Gina, thanks so much
Thank
for
you
sharing.
so much for having me. It was so
Yeah.
much fun.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
we'll definitely be talking
Yes,
a lot more.
for
Yeah.
sure.
And thank you for watching all day long. We really appreciate you. If you are in the Hampton Roads area, unfortunately, you're too late to come today, but we're here all day tomorrow
All day.
from 10 to 5:30. So come on by, come say hello, maybe have a conversation with us on camera, on the mic. Meet Gina, because Gina is fantastic.
Very cool.
And definitely take advantage of her while she's here, because she does not live here, sadly. But guys, it's been a really beautiful, wonderful, so much fun day. Thank you for spending the day with me. Thank you for spending this little bit of time with us, and thank you for spending the day with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, we'll return you back to our regularly scheduled programming that's already in progress.